Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Turbo Prime Motors. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most exciting compact hatchbacks set to hit the roads at the 2026 Suzuki Swift. This little car has always been a favorite among budget-conscious drivers and city commuters, and the latest model brings a fresh wave of upgrades that make it even more appealing. If you're in the market for something agile, practical, and a little bit fun without breaking the bank, you're definitely going to want to stick around for this review. Let's start with first impressions. When you first lay eyes on the 2026 Swift, you can tell Suzuki has gone for an evolutionary design rather than a revolutionary one. That's not a bad thing, as the Swift's signature shape is still very much intact, but it's sharper, more refined, and gives off a more mature vibe. The front end sports a completely redesigned grille, now slimmer and more angular, flanked by sleeker LED headlamps that stretch back further into the fenders. These new lights feature a modern daytime running light signature that gives the car a bit more presence, especially at night. The bumper has also been reworked, with larger air intakes that hint at a sportier character, even if the power under the hood remains modest. Moving along to the side, the Swift maintains its compact, hatchback silhouette, but subtle enhancements make all the difference. The character lines running across the doors are cleaner and give a slightly more sculpted appearance. Suzuki has also redesigned the C-pillar area, and the rear door handles are now in the conventional position, instead of being hidden near the window like the previous generation. The alloy wheels have received a redesign too, with a more dynamic, turbine-like appearance, and depending on the trim, you'll get either 15 or 16-inch wheels that complement the body nicely. From this angle, it's clear that Suzuki is trying to elevate the Swift from just a budget car to something that feels more stylish and premium, even if only visually. At the rear, things have also been modernized. The taillights are now full LED units and are slightly more squared off, which gives the car a wider, more planted look. The tailgate design is cleaner, and the bumper has been reshaped with a subtle integrated diffuser element, adding a touch of sportiness. There's also a high-mounted stop lamp and a redesigned rear wiper for better rear visibility and aesthetics. Overall, the Swift looks more athletic and grown-up, which should appeal to both younger drivers and longtime Swift fans. Now, stepping inside, this is where Suzuki has made perhaps the most noticeable improvements. The interior of the 2026 Swift has been seriously upgraded. You're greeted by a new dashboard layout that's more driver-focused and better organized. The materials have seen a modest but welcome boost in quality. Soft-touch plastics are used in key areas, and the fit and finish feels tighter than before. There's now a floating 9-inch touchscreen infotainment system at the center, which supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It's responsive, easy to use, and finally brings the Swift in line with modern expectations. The steering wheel is flat-bottomed, leather-wrapped on higher trims, and comes with multi-function controls for audio, calls, and even some driver assistance systems. Behind it sits a partially digital instrument cluster, an analog speedometer and tachometer paired with a high-resolution 4.2-inch screen displaying trip data, fuel economy, and navigation prompts. Climate controls are still manual on the base variants, but mid and top-tier models get automatic climate control with a simple and intuitive interface. Space-wise, it's still a compact car, but Suzuki has managed the cabin really well. There's decent headroom and legroom for front passengers, and while the rear bench is best suited for 2 adults or 3 children, it's not as cramped as some might expect. The rear seats can be folded down to expand cargo space, though even with them up, the trunk is reasonably practical for grocery runs or weekend trip. Sound insulation has also been improved, so you'll notice less engine and road noise during your drives, a big plus at this price point. Under the hood, the 2026 Swift continues with Suzuki's commitment to efficiency and simplicity. The global model is offered with the 1.2-liter 3-cylinder naturally aspirated petrol engine, and in some markets, there's a mild hybrid version available that integrates a 12-volt CSG system to assist during acceleration and improve fuel economy. It produces around 82 horsepower and 108 Nm of torque. Not exactly thrilling on paper, but when you factor in the Swift's lightweight construction, it's actually peppy enough for everyday use. It's mated to either a 5-speed manual transmission or a CVT, depending on the variant and market. For those wondering about fuel efficiency, this car really shines. With the mild hybrid system, you can expect figures in the range of 22 to 24 kilometers per liter under normal driving conditions, making it one of the most fuel-efficient cars in its segment. Handling-wise, the Swift remains true to its name. It's nimble, easy to maneuver, and surprisingly fun to toss around corners. The steering is light but communicative, and the suspension strikes a good balance between comfort and control. Don't expect hot hatch performance, but for city driving and the occasional highway sprint, it's more than capable. Safety features have also seen a big leap. The 2026 Swift now includes advanced driver assistance features like lane departure warning, automatic emergency braking, and adaptive cruise control on higher trims. Standard safety kit includes dual front airbags, ABS with EBD, rear parking sensors, and a rear-view camera. Some models will also come with a 360-degree camera and blind spot monitoring, depending on your market. As for pricing, Suzuki continues to keep the Swift within reach of most buyers. The base variant is expected to start around $16,000, while the top-tier versions with all the bells and whistles could go up to around $21,000 to $22,000. For what you get are the updated looks, improved interior, enhanced tech, and great fuel economy. It's excellent value for money. Suzuki has smartly positioned the Swift as a great all-rounder, appealing to first-time buyers, young professionals, and even small families. To wrap it all up, the 2026 Suzuki Swift is a textbook example of smart evolution. It doesn't try to reinvent the wheel, but rather, improves on everything that made the previous generation a success. It looks better, feels more modern, drives just as well, and packs in more tech and safety without pushing the price into uncomfortable territory. If you're shopping for a small hatchback that doesn't compromise on quality, the Swift should absolutely be on your short list. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful, subscribe for more honest car reviews, and hit that bell icon so you never miss an upload. Got any questions about the 2026 Swift? Drop them in the comments below. I always love chatting with you guys. Until next time, drive safe and see you soon. Subscribe Turbo Prime Motors.